Hi everyone, today we'll be making hen with pajeon, also known as Korean seafood pancake. First, before we start, be sure to wash your hands thoroughly under warm running water with soap to remove germs and bacteria. Then proceed to defrost the seafood mix under cool water. When preparing fresh or thawed seafood, it's important to prevent bacteria in raw seafood from spreading to ready-to-eat foods. Then thoroughly rinse the scallions and bell peppers and set it aside. Begin by cutting the roots off the scallions and then cut it diagonally into approximately 1-inch pieces. After, cut the bell peppers by cutting through the top to remove the stem and seeds, just like so, then julienne them into smaller pieces. Pour the seafood mix onto a separate cutting board to prevent cross-contamination and cut it into smaller pieces. We will use 2 bell peppers, 1 bunch of scallions, 2 cups of seafood mix, and 2 cups of Korean pancake mix, and an egg. To a mixing bowl, pour in 2 cups of Korean pancake mix and slowly pour in 3/4 cup of icy cold water and mix well with the mix until you see a consistency as such. The batter should be thinner than Western pancake mixes. Here you pour in half the seafood mix and stir until the seafood is evenly distributed. To ensure safety when cooking with seafood, make sure to cook it to the minimum and safe internal temperature of 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Use oil of your choice on a medium-high heat pan, preferably something with a higher smoke point. In our case, we use avocado oil since it has a higher amount of monounsaturated fats, making it ideal for cooking at a higher temperature. Slowly pour in the batter once the pan is ready to create a thin layer to cover the entire pan surface. This step is where we can see that the heat is transferred to conduction. Conduction is the direct transfer of heat through contact with a heating surface. The center of the pancake is also cooked via conduction. As the surface of the pancake heats, it will transfer the heat to the center. Next, sprinkle in the scallions and bell peppers to taste once the batter starts to settle. Then pour another thin layer of batter over the toppings and add a beaten egg on top. Start flipping the pancake once the bottom starts to develop a nice brown and crispy texture. This is due to the Maillard reaction that occurs between the amino acids and reducing sugars that gives the food emerges a new flavor and its brown color. Flip again for an even browning on both sides. It is now ready to serve, once both sides are nice and brown. For the dipping sauce, start with 2 tablespoons of cold water, add 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of Korean chili flake powder, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, and lastly sprinkle in some sesame seeds to taste and mix well. Enjoy! Here you can either dip the pancake into sauce or pour it on top like so.